Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishu Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Abby Delarosa is one of Nick Cannon's baby mamas, wives, whatever the hell they have going on right now. So they're calling these situations that Nick Cannon is having with other women modern relationships, right? And if you've ever had any questions about what these women think or feel about being with a man who has multiple women pregnant, and also being public about the relationship and being a part of Nick Cannon's rotation. Well, today's your lucky day. Abby Delarosa and Shan Booty had a conversation, and I'm just gonna play a little bit of that and check out some comments here from other people. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Naturally, yes, I could understand everybody's distaste and disagreements in the way that I have chosen to live my life. And I find it funny too when everyone's always coming and being like, he's playing you and he's playing. I'm like, technically speaking, we all know about each other. It's just, how much do you want to know? How much are you choosing to know? And I trust the connection that I have with Nick.
So is Nick your primary partner?
Nick is my primary partner, yes. During this pregnancy, I'm monogamous by choice. I'm monogamous by choice, and that's very important for me to state. But if a connection comes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be sex, and I think that's what everybody always thinks is, oh my God, you guys are having one big orgy. And it's like, actually, no, it's actually quite the opposite, and it's beautiful. And it could be, I think that people are so focused on what it is that they're afraid of. And that's...
Well, in truth, they're afraid of what's happening to Nick. They're afraid of it turning into multiple children.
So right from the horse's mouth, you guys heard Abby Delarosa give her take on her situation, her relationship with Nick Cannon. And people have problems with what Nick Cannon is doing, but there are a few concerns that are more popular than others. One of them being the fact that people are worried about him not being present for all those children, right? As far as them having a father figure. And I wonder how that works. Does he not work as much? Is he kind of retiring and splitting his time among those children? Because I can't see how somebody can work full time, especially as hard as he does, and also maintain a relationship with all those kids, right? The other issue was, is this encouraging other black men to continue having a bunch of kids instead of being fathers and raising up two-parent households? I think, if anything, what this proves to everybody is something that's been said a lot, is that women are more inclined to share a man who they see as high value, a man who they view as alpha. They're more inclined to share that man, whatever anybody else may say. And somebody may say, okay, well, I think women can do that too. No, not necessarily. And I know there's somebody who's going to say, well, I think women can do that too, right? A woman can have multiple men who she's in a relationship with. But the problem is, and while that might be true, right? May be true, may happen. We know from what we see that it's far more likely that women will be okay with a situation like this than a man would. This is female nature, right? As you improve yourself as a man, the more options you grow. And if you reach a certain status and a certain level, you'll grow to the point where women are actually okay sharing you with other women. You guys know how we do it, man. We're going to check out some of these comments. Let's see what the people had to say. Our first comment here comes from a woman, and it reads, "This is why men think multiple women are willing to share one high value man. A man's income doesn't make him high value. His integrity to himself, his woman, and his kids make him high value, amongst some other qualities." I mean, why are you? Okay, listen, I don't disagree with any of this, right? The term high value has been there for a long time, but if we look at somebody who really coined and promoted the high value label and tag and set kind of like requirements for it, it's Kevin Samuels. And he definitely never said that all you need to do is make money. It was more than that. And what this is just proving again is that the truth is the truth, man. No matter whether if you don't like the way the coffee tastes, it makes you nervous when you drink it, oh, it gives me anxiety. It's the truth.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I get it. It's not for everybody, which is why some of you drink tea.
I don't drink coffee.
But the truth is the truth. And people have been saying this for a long time, is women will be willing to share one man if they view them as high value. And the truth always comes out and proves itself to be true. Next comment here from another woman reads, if a connection comes, what connection? What connection is going to come to be with a woman that has a primary partner and multiple children? Question mark. So we've got a woman here who disagrees and thinks no man is going to want you if you're with another man. Well, I just see this chick as a hater at the end of the day. Why do I see this comment as like a hater type comment? Well, because she's like, well, no one's going to want you if you're sharing another man with other women. Well, at least she'll be taken care of financially. At least she doesn't have to worry about retirement and a whole slew of other problems that modern single women who want it all, right? They want it all. This woman right here, if it was up to her and she met Nick Cannon, she wouldn't accept this situation. She would say, Nick, I think I deserve you fully to myself. I'm serious. Other women look at Nick Cannon and say, wait, what do I get out of this situation? And they're okay with it. And I don't blame those women. They've decided they're okay with the terms and have accepted what it is. Next comment here reads, but imagine texting at Nick Cannon and being like, hey, I miss you, come over. Or let's go on a date. And he texts back, wait, I'm with my other baby mama trying to make another baby. Or hold on, it's not your turn yet. With the Pinocchio emoji, then I'd be sad as F. Well, that's why you don't get yourself in the situation, right? That's why it's probably not for everybody. Next comment here reads, she's monogamous, but he has a bunch of women. How does that even work? But not my business. It works just like that. What is it? It's hard for people to put their, it's hard for people to grasp this situation, of course. Next comment here reads, regardless of how much money a person makes, isn't possible to be there equally for so many children in different households. She goes on to say, however they want to spin it, that remains a truth. That is a fair point, man. That is a fair point. The solution to that, like, I'm trying to think, what's the solution to having multiple wives? Because this is essentially without the actual marital contracts, essentially looks like what it is, right? What's the solution to this? Maybe it's having a community of those women who live in the same, like, houses that are next to each other. But then at what point does that turn into some weird Hugh Hefner community of women type situation? And then the Me Too movement is after you, right? Because I'm trying to think how other cultures and religions do it who have wives. They probably keep it within the same community. And I mean physically as far as like housing goes. But yeah, really interesting, and would be very interested to know you guys' thoughts on this situation, man. Comment down below. As always, I appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pod, man. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.